we get to head to Norman, Oklahoma for today. Welcome back to Season 3 of my South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty. In the last episode, we got our 3rd win on the season and moved up to 25 recruiting points for the offseason, but today's probably going to be a bit tougher. The best player on the Sooners is a 95 overall guard in Andy Hunter, but their quarterback James Lowry is a 94 overall sophomore. He is a very good quarterback. They also have an 86 overall in Kyrie Santos, a backup quarterback that's an 86 overall, also a sophomore. Realistically, he would probably transfer out of Oklahoma in real life, but whatever. They also have an 85 overall defensive end and an 85 overall corner with 98 speed. The Sooners did get an undefeated start to the season, but as you can tell, they really didn't play anybody that has a terrific record. Then they ran into number 15 Texas and lost 31-45, so they're coming off their first loss of the season. I do have a game plan going into today, and it's pretty much the same game plan I've been using. I want to control the ball on offense as long as possible. If we can dominate the time of possession, obviously that will mean the Sooners offense is on the field less, and the longer it will take to become a blowout. But we'll see how well my offensive strategy is going to work. Like I said, my goal is to dominate the time of possession, so let's see how quarterback Curtis Burton does with that today. 1st and 10 at the 25, out of shotgun, will take the snap, and a quick throw downfield will be incomplete, in and out of the hands of Josh Bain. We come back in shotgun for the next play. Burton will take the snap, and a quick throw over the middle is going to be dropped by Wesley McKinney. It was thrown behind him, but he still has to catch that. Will we be able to avoid the 3-and-out here to start the game? Burton out of shotgun. We'll throw this one to the outside. That one's caught by Daniels. He's got the first down and will fight his way down for a 21-yard gain. All right, now we have the offense moving. So now on 1st and 10, let's try a handoff to Overrocker up the middle. He'll run over one player and fight his way forward for a 3-yard carry. That will bring up a 2nd and 7 now for the Triceratops. From the 50-yard line, we'll go back to Overrocker, and the blocking does not set up. He's hit in the backfield. It now brings up a 3rd and 8 for SCU. Burton lines up under center. Clint Barnes is the running back. Burton will draw back to pass, will go to the outside. That one's caught by Bain, and he's got another first down for SCU, a gain of 17. Burton back in shotgun now from the 35-yard line. It'll be a read option. He'll keep it himself, break a couple tackles, but get brought down for a loss of 4 in the backfield. I definitely misread that read option. I should have given that one to Overrocker. Now 2nd and 14. Wilson Overrocker in motion. Draw back to pass. A quick throw to the outside is going to be caught by Sean Smith, and he'll turn that into a 3rd and 1. We come back in shotgun once again for the 3rd down. We're going to try another option play, and this time I'll read it correctly. Burton will keep himself, and he gets just across the marker, I believe. 1st down SCU. That brings up a 1st and 10, and we come out in pistol. We'll take the snap. It's a counter play out to Overrocker on the outside, and he'll turn that into about a 3-yard gain. Never mind, a 2-yard gain. That would now bring up a 2nd and 8. We'll come out and run the read option again, and Burton will get hit in the backfield for a loss of 3 this time. That brings up a 3rd and 11 for SCU. Burton lines up under center. Barnes is the running back. He'll drop back to pass. We'll throw this one over the middle. That's caught by McKinney, and he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South City, from 24 yards out. And that's about exactly what I wanted from the first drive. Chewed off a ton of time and found the end zone. But now it's the Sooners' turn. Hands off to Bowers on their first play. He gets a 17-yard gain and the first down. Now a 1st and 10 again for the Sooners. Lowry is back in shotgun. He'll send Griffin in motion. He lines up in the backfield. It's going to be a read option, and Lowry trucks through one guy, pitches it to Bowers on the outside. He has the first down and more. Finally brought down to the SCU 35 for another 17-yard run. 1st and 10, and Curtis Burton has found his way onto the field for defense. Lowry will roll out to the outside. He throws this one downfield, and that's intercepted by Sidney Alvarez. He's brought down immediately, but we have a chance to take a 2-score lead here. We just need to take care of the ball, run the exact same game plan from the last drive. 1st and 10, out of shotgun. Handoff to Overrocker, who will spin out a couple defenders and end up with a 5-yard carry. That now brings up a 2nd and 5. Burton back in shotgun. Will take the snap and run the read option. He keeps himself. Burton will spin, trying to get the first down, and they will give it to him. A 7-yard gain. A 4-yard scramble from Burton on the next play brings up a 2nd and 6. Now back in shotgun. It'll be another read option. Burton will keep himself and get brought down 2 yards shy of the marker. That would set up a 3rd and 2. Burton's back in shotgun. Barnes is the running back. And we'll give it to Barnes. He'll break that tackle and end up with the first down into Sooners territory. That would bring up a 3rd and 8. Back in pistol again. Burton will take the snap. We'll throw this one downfield. It's caught by McKinney for the quick first down, a gain of 15. On what could possibly be the last play of the first quarter. We'll take the snap out of shotgun, handoff to Overrocker. He's hit in the backfield for a loss of 1, and that will take us into the second quarter. That really could not have gone any better for us in the opening quarter. Oklahoma only had the ball for about 35 seconds and ended up throwing an interception. Now we begin the second quarter at the 30-yard line on 2nd and 11. Out of shotgun, we'll run the read option, and Burton will not get away from that guy. Hit in the backfield, 3rd and 12. Burton lines up under center now for 3rd down. He'll take the snap and drop back to pass. Rolling out to the outside. We're going to throw this one on the run into traffic, and it's caught by Manny Hughes for a gain of 18, and our drive will stay alive. A 1-yard gain from Overrocker and an incomplete pass now brings up a 3rd and 9 for the Triceratops. Burton is back in shotgun. He takes the snap looking to pass. We'll throw this one over the middle, and that'll be deflected away from Wesley McKinney. Well, it's not going to be a 14-point lead, but I will take a 2-score lead here in the second quarter, and this kick is good. We're up 10-0. The Sooners take over at about the 28-yard line for their next drive. It's going to be a handoff to Bowers, who goes up the middle, and he is finally brought down for an 8-yard run. Lowry out of shotgun. They go back to Bowers up the middle, and he'll have the first down, but only a 4-yard gain. Now a 1st and 10. He lines up at the 40-yard line here. Lowry from under center will drop back to pass. He threw an interception earlier, and this time he's going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 4. That now brings up a 2nd and 14. At the 35-yard line, Lowry will drop back to pass this time. Dance around the pocket a little bit. He's stepping up, and he's finally going to dump it off underneath. Caught by Cossey, and he will get brought down for an 8-yard gain. Lowry comes out in shotgun for the 3rd down now. Bowers is the running back. He will send his tight end in motion. Takes the snap and looks to pass again. Standing in the pocket, waiting for someone to come open. Dancing around under pressure, and he's getting sacked again. This time a loss of 2. Following the punt, we take over at our own 22-yard line. Burton back in shotgun. We'll take the snap, and we'll throw this one to the outside. That's a diving deflection. They were ready for that. That would bring up a 2nd and 10. Now back in shotgun. It'll be a read option. Burton keeps himself to the outside, and that will set up a 3rd and 7. Looking to avoid the 3-and-out this time from our own 25-yard line. Burton will take the snap, and he's going to roll out to the outside. And Burton, I think, is going to take off himself. He has the first down and more, and will finally be brought down for a gain of 17, keeping our drive moving. A 3-yard run and an incomplete pass later. It is now a 3rd and 7. Burton back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. We'll throw this one to the outside. That one's caught by Daniels, and he'll get brought down to the 40, but has the first down. 1st and 10 with Burton back in shotgun now. About 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. It'll be a handoff to Overrocker, who cuts back towards the middle and somehow ends up with a 4-yard gain there. That should have probably been a loss in the backfield. That play brings up a 2nd and 6 now for the Triceratops. Back in shotgun again. We'll send a man in motion. Now throw this one over the middle. That one's caught by McKinney in traffic, and he's brought down near the 15. A gain of 21 on the play. Now just a minute and 25 seconds to play here in the first half. Back in shotgun. We'll hand this one to Overrocker, and he'll get hit immediately. No gain. That brings up a 2nd and 10, and SCU comes out in a 5-wide set. He'll take the snap, and we're going to throw this one to the end zone, and that's caught by Sean Smith. Touchdown SCU. We're up 17-0. The Sooners will have 32 seconds and all 3 timeouts to try to at least get into field goal range. Lowry has only thrown 2 passes this entire half. Now he'll drop back for a 3rd one. He'll go down the sideline, caught by McGill for an 18-yard gain. They would burn their first timeout on that play. Lowry now comes back out in another 5-wide set with 27 seconds to go. He'll take the snap and looks to pass downfield. Standing in the pocket, he dumps it underneath, caught by Pollard, and he'll get brought down near the 50 for another Sooners first down. I am perfectly fine letting up a field goal here. I just don't want to let up a touchdown. 1st and 10 with 20 seconds to go in the half. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Bowers, and Bowers will be brought down for an 8-yard gain. The clock is going to continue to run here, though. Now 5 seconds. Are they going to burn that final timeout? No. Lowry will take the snap. He's going down the sideline, caught by Pollard, and they are going to score on the last play of the half. I should have called a timeout before that final play of the first half and really picked a defense that I like. But now it's 17-7. They get the ball to start the second half, and Lowry will get hit in the backfield by Mike Snyder for a loss of 3. That's definitely one way for SCU to start the second half. Now a handoff to Bowers, and this is another way to start it. A first down run, a gain of 17. 1st and 10, Lowry will now come out under center. It's going to be a handoff to Bowers to go right up the middle, and he'll get brought down for a 7-yard gain this time. That sets up a 2nd and 3 for the Sooners. Lowry going back under center. Bowers is still in the running back. They give it to him, but he runs into his own lineman and is met in the backfield for no gain by Isaiah Sims. We can possibly force another punt today. It is 3rd and 4. Lowry back in shotgun. He'll send his tight end in motion. Now he has 2 on the same side. He'll take the snap. It's a handoff to Bowers, but he's hit in the backfield immediately, and I believe that was Chris Scott. And McKinney's going to get to field this punt at a very good spot, and will use it to bounce to the outside using his speed, and he'll fight his way across Sooners territory. We will start at about the 45-yard line. This could end up being a massive drive for either team. It's a handoff to Overrocker, who tries to spin out a defender but gets tripped up for a 2-yard run. Now a 2nd and 8. We're going to come out with another option play. And I read that one wrong, but Burton will break the tackle, and he has no one in front of him. He is gone. Touchdown, South City. I read that option wrong, but Curtis Burton just completely trucked a man on his way to the end zone. Following the kick return, OU will take over at about the 31-yard line. Lowry back in shotgun, down by 17. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. He's going to lob this one downfield. That's caught by Griffin. He's got the first down to about the 50, a gain of 18 on the play. Now at 1st and 10, it's an option to the outside. Lowry will keep himself, and he'll break that tackle. He's got the first down and more, and finally going to get brought down near the SCU 30-yard line. Now at 1st and 10, Lowry lines up under center from about the 32. Bowers is the running back, but he'll drop back to pass here. He throws this one to the outside, caught by Santos, and he's brought down immediately. Now a 2nd and 5 for the Sooners. Lowry back in shotgun. Bowers is still the running back on this play. He'll take the snap, but it's an option to the outside. He pitches it to Bowers, but he is met and brought down for no gain by Isaiah Sims. Now a 3rd and 5. Can we hold him to a field goal try? They come out in a 5-wide set here. Lowry will take the snap and looks to pass. He throws it underneath. That's caught by Kearney. He's got the first down to about the 15. I believe for the first time today, the Sooners have entered the red zone. Now Lowry from under center, hand off to Bowers to the outside, but he is met in the backfield for a loss of 1 by Kellen Rice. Now a 2nd and 11. Lowry back in shotgun again. Bowers is still the running back. It's going to be another option play. Tosses it to the outside. That one's caught by Bowers, and he'll get forced out near the 10. It brings up a 3rd and 6 now. The Sooners come out in shotgun. Lowry will take the snap and looks to pass. He's going to fire this one to the end zone, caught by Santos, and he actually was not into the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain. 1st and goal from about the 2-yard line now. Lowry back in shotgun. Will take the snap. It's a read option to the outside, and he will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. 2:41 to go in the 3rd quarter. A quick pass to Whitfield is caught for the first down, a gain of 12 on the play. Now SCU comes out in a 5-wide set for the next play. He'll drop back to pass. Roll out to the outside. We're seeing if anyone wants to come up and deep downfield. We're just going to take off with Burton here and slide down after he gets the first. Now we're near Sooners territory. We'll take the snap, hand off to Overrocker, and he will power his way through into Sooners territory for about a 5-yard gain. Now on 2nd and 5 with under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Out of shotgun, we give it to Overrocker, who goes up the middle and will fight his way for another SCU first down. In what might be the final play of the 3rd quarter, it is 1st and 10. Out of a 5-wide set, we'll take the snap. Once again, roll out to the outside, and we'll dump this one off. That one's caught by Whitfield, and he'll break one tackle and get brought down near the 40. Only a 2-yard gain, but it'll take us to the final quarter. We are now just 1 quarter away from the biggest upset in school history for SCU. Hand off to Overrocker up the middle. He's got an 8-yard gain. Can they stop it this time? It's 3rd and inches, back in shotgun. We'll hand off to Overrocker up the middle, and he only needed a yard, and he definitely got it, a gain of 3. Now backup running back Clint Barnes is in the backfield on first down, and that's where we'll go with it. He is hit immediately for a loss of 3. That now brings up a 2nd and 13 for SCU. We'll take the snap. It'll be a read option. Burton will keep himself to the outside. Tries to spin out some defenders. I wanted to spin to the right. He spun to the left. Whatever, a 9-yard gain. Now a 3rd and 4. Burton back in pistol. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. Rolling out to the outside. And we're going to try to escape the pressure, but get tripped up for a loss of 3. I'd rather take the sack and keep the clock running than throw an incomplete pass. However, this far away, I think we are out of range for our kicker. On 4th and 7, we'll drop back to pass, and he throws over the middle, caught by Whitfield. This drive will stay alive as Whitfield fights down to about the 6-yard line for a gain of 19. 1st and goal, back in shotgun again. And once again, give it to Overrocker to the outside, and he'll get hit for a loss of 1. The Sooners defense is going to need to come up with a turnover to keep their hopes alive here. 2nd and goal. Wilson Overrocker in motion. Burton takes the snap. Rolls out to the left side. Trying to escape the pressure, and he's going to get sacked for a loss of 2. Now a 3rd and goal. Back in a 5-wide set. Burton will take the snap and looks a pass. And rolling out to the outside. Needs to get rid of it. Will throw on the run. Caught by Barnes. And he will get brought down inside the 10. We will, however, take this field goal try with 2 minutes to go. We are sending our kicker Sean Smith out to try to make it 27-14. The kick is away, and this one will be good. The Sooners now have 1 minute and 53 seconds and all 3 timeouts to try to pull off a miracle here. Lowry out of shotgun. We'll throw over the middle. That's caught by Pollard, and he'll have the first down. I took control of the defender there, and you see why I never do it. I completely missed him, and now they're running a no-huddle offense here. So let's see what we can do. It's 1st and 10, and that is going to be a penalty. I believe a false start on Oklahoma. Never mind, it's going to be encroachment on us. Well, that makes it 1st and 5 for the Sooners now. Lowry comes out in shotgun with 1 minute 47. He'll take the snap and looks a pass. He's looking to lob downfield. He's got a man caught by Griffin for a 7-yard gain. 1st and 10 yet again. From about the 35-yard line, Lowry will take the snap. He's going to throw this one to the outside. That's caught by Bowers, and he'll get brought down for a 9-yard gain, but the clock will keep running as they run a no-huddle offense here. They are trying not to burn any of their timeouts just yet. Lowry back in shotgun will take the snap and looks a pass. He throws to the outside, caught by Causey, but he doesn't have the first down. No gain. A 3rd and 1 for Oklahoma. He's back in a 5-wide set. About a minute to play now. Lowry takes the snap, stands in the pocket, throws over the middle, caught by Pollard. He's got the first down. And they're running the no-huddle offense now. About 61 seconds to go. Lowry back in a 5-wide set will drop back to pass. He's going to lob this one to the end zone. That one should have been intercepted by Alvarez. He definitely caught it, but could not get a foot down. That was a very, very risky throw for quarterback James Lowry. Now 2nd and 10, 54 seconds. He'll take the snap and looks a pass. He's lobbing this one downfield, and that one will be caught inside the 5-yard line. Hell, he's actually inside the 1-yard line. It is 1st and goal from about the 1-inch line with 50 seconds to play. Lowry out of shotgun will take the snap, and a quick throw to the end zone will be intercepted by Brian Edwards, and we need to go down, but he finally will. A touchback, and we should get out of here with a win. It's not completely over yet. They burned 2 timeouts. There are 36 seconds to go. They might have a chance to get the ball back. It'll be a read option, and Barnes will not get anything on that play. They burn their final timeout. Following the punt, the Sooners will take over at about the 40-yard line here. Lowry lines up under center. With 25 seconds to go, this would be an absolute miracle. He drops back to pass, looking to go deep downfield. He's going to throw this one to the end zone, and that one will be caught by Santos. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, now they line up for an onside kick. If we somehow don't get this, I might actually vomit. There's the kick. It's recovered by Hicks and just go down. And with this kneel down, we will officially be 4-2 and have taken down the number 12 team in the country. We came into Norman with a game plan and executed it pretty much perfectly. The offense took really good care of the ball, chewed away a ton of time, and the defense got a few stops today. It was actually really nice to see. 2 interceptions. I believe we forced them to punt twice on offense. It was a great day from this team, and we get our 4th win on the year, and now we're up to 30 recruiting points for the next season. Quarterback Curtis Burton goes 13 of 20 for 193 yards and 2 touchdowns. Running the ball, Overrocker got 44 yards on 17 carries. Burton 88 yards on 15 carries and a touchdown. Then receiving, Whitfield 3 for 33, McKinney 3 for 60 in a score, and Sean Smith, our backup defensive back / backup receiver, also came in to catch a touchdown. Outside linebacker Isaiah Sims led the team in tackles today. I feel like I said his name a few times. Kellen Rice got the most tackles for loss with 2, and in sacks, Jalen Shelley got 1, and Derek Robinson got 1. Interceptions, Brian Edwards came away with 1, and Sidney Alvarez came away with 1 at the beginning of the game that really just set the tone for us. James Lowry looks to have a pretty solid day if you just look at completion percentage and yards, but those 2 interceptions were pretty big. He goes 16 of 19 for 233, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Running the ball, Bowers ran for 73 yards on 11 carries, and Lowry also ran in for a touchdown. Receiving, Brent Pollard 4 for 83 and a touchdown, and Kyrie Santos 3 for 54 and a touchdown. Moving on to the next week, and I was really hoping to see that we finally got some votes to be ranked. I mean, we are 4-2, we just took down the number 12 team, but it looks like Oklahoma remains ranked because they are not part of the dropped out category, but we have 0 votes so far, which I feel like is a little bit insulting. I know it was a close game with Oklahoma, but we still went into Norman and pulled out a win over a Power 5 opponent. They dropped to 21 and we get no votes whatsoever. We'll try to put that behind us though as we head to our next game, which is going to be Week 8 against the 1-4 Iowa State Cyclones.